lizard man, robot. We don't really know what Mark Zuckerberg is, but we do know that he's a corporate overlord. And we do know that he's going to be at Oculus Connect... Facebook Connect 7. And yeah, I think it's worth talking about Facebook Connect 7. This is going to be a pre-show for Facebook Connect 7. I am actually excited for it, despite me kind of knocking it a bit. Whether or not you want to log into Facebook to see it, it's up to you, but there will be Facebook Connect coverage. Like it or not, Facebook / pour one out for Oculus Connect is and was one of the biggest VR events of the year, so it is worth discussing, and there are quote-unquote good things coming out of it. But before we get into that, we are doing a giveaway for a copy of Cyberpunk 2077 on your platform of choice. All you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, where we do all kinds of VR stuff, so consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate your support. Check out our community tab for more hardware reviews coming, including Oculus Quest 2, which we will be talking about in literally 1 second. Speaking of Oculus Connect 2, let's get started with Oculus Connect 2. This is real, guys. This is the most concrete thing that we can discuss about Facebook Connect 7, except it being named Facebook Connect 7. God damn, that is sad, but whatever. Here we are. Did you notice when you boot up the Oculus app, it doesn't even say Oculus anymore. It just has the Oculus logo and it says by Facebook at the bottom. Whatever. Oculus Quest 2. There is seemingly a discontinuation of the original Oculus Quest. It is becoming increasingly hard to find in stores. And this is actually a very distinct pattern that has happened in the past with Facebook headsets, where headsets seemingly become discontinued very shortly before a new headset's announced. In this case, it seems impossible. Not that it was entirely easy to acquire an Oculus Quest, but it seems very difficult now, to the point where it's actually discontinued. So, Quest was a great headset. I love my Quest. That thing had a lot more life left in it, but we're moving on to bigger and better things. Oculus Quest 2 is going to be revealed, no doubt about it, at Facebook Connect 7. What will the Oculus Quest 2 be about? Well, there's already leaked pictures, so the number one thing that we can say is that it's white, which is cool. It matches my PC, so there you go. But the Oculus Quest 2, my hopes and predictions from many are that it will have a 90 hertz refresh panel. Now, there is the added hope that we will be getting 120 hertz in Oculus Link mode, but for now, let's just stick with 90. Personally, I don't think we're going to get a resolution update, but maybe we will. Almost definitely we'll be getting a Snapdragon upgrade in the processor, and probably a RAM upgrade too. Basically, what you can think of for the Oculus Quest 2 is a nice upgrade with some drawbacks, almost like the Rift S, which I reviewed. You can feel free to check out. It's very annoying. It's like when you see the mom give the fucking Coke with the straw in it to the kid, and it's really just like medicine or whatever. It's annoying because it does seem to be drawbacks, including a lack of IPD adjustment, and the materials look a bit cheaper for sure, among a few other possibilities, but 90 hertz would be huge. And what would be really huge, I have my doubts about this, there are rumors that the price will actually start at $300 instead of $400. If that's the case, everyone, you sell whatever you got, do whatever you can, buy Quest 2, because that is a killer deal. And the last thing that we know for a fact is that you will need to connect your Facebook account with new headsets, so good luck with that. I know I will be gritting my teeth through that. If you want to see a review of the Oculus Quest 2, please subscribe. And hey, maybe you'll win Cyberpunk 2077. While you're at it, the next thing I want to talk about, which brings a tear to my eye. At this point, we're not even beating a dead horse. Facebook has just left the dead fucking horse's corpse to rot. The Rift S is dead. It's a great headset, it really is. But if the Quest 2, even if it's launching at 400, which it looks like 300 is possible, but even if it launches at 400, the Rift S just simply can't compete at a lower refresh screen, Facebook has failed to provide realistic support for it. I mean, it's clear that the Quest just flew off the shelves and destroyed the Rift S for, I would say, debatably good reason, especially once the link was revealed. However, they didn't bring hand tracking to the headset. It seems like, honestly, Medal of Honor is a afterthought relic that is just due to development is coming out when it's coming out. But I think the Rift S is dead. Quest 2 and Link is the way forward for Oculus, and honestly, I'm not entirely opposed to that. I love the Link. I have a review of the official first-party Link cable. It's a dead headset. I do not think they are going to even mention really the Rift S, nor are they going to mention a successor, and I really don't think we're honestly ever going to see one. It's not. Oof. F in the chat for my boy Oculus Rift S. And honestly, probably the Rift lineup. But I did talk about Medal of Honor, right? And everyone's favorite, not everyone's favorite, everyone's most forgotten World War II series is back. And you can think what you want of the latest trailer. I mean, to me, it doesn't look bad. Let me put it that way. Yeah, the visuals are a little whatever, but Medal of Honor, I almost guarantee we're going to be getting a release date. Obviously, it's coming out very soon. Speaking of release dates, I do believe that Walking Dead Saints and Sinners will be a launch title for the Oculus Quest 2. That's just another prediction. And next, I want to talk about Horizon, since we're on the software front. That will definitely be shown. I don't know what the hell's happening with it. I guess I've seen some beta footage or whatever, but this seems like a horribly cringy, terrible fucking idea, and it does not seem to have changed in my mind. If you like Horizons, let me know down below. And sorry, I'm absolutely destroying it, but I bet the Zuck will be pushing it and pedaling it super hard, try to get the whole family involved in VR. Speaking of the whole family involved, part of the whole let's fuck Oculus and just merge to Facebook is, well, one, apparently, this is my thought, that the Quest specifically is done well enough that Oculus as a brand is no longer seen as a failure, so Facebook's basically going to start adopting it now instead of like writing it off as a fucking charity tax, whatever. It seems like Oculus is here to stay, and Facebook is now embracing it as a successful brand, that or Facebook is embracing itself as a sinking ship. AR push will be huge. Whether it's on the Quest 2, I don't know. I personally think we are going to see a dedicated VR device. Think of those stupid fucking Snapchat glasses that they released once. All right. I'm a little harsh on those. Those seem kind of cool. If I found those in a garage sale in 2032, I'd totally buy them. But I do think there is going to be an AR push that was specifically called out in why this whole merger consolidation, if you will, happened. AR is big with the kids, as they say. No, it's not, but corporations think it is. So AR push, I think that's going to be an ungodly and uncomfortably large portion of this conference, where we all just want to hear more about Quest stuff when we're just going to get a bunch of AR shit. And last but not least, I think no Half Dome 2. Half Dome was a prototype that was shown at Oculus, and a promising prototype at that. And I think the tech was very clearly geared towards possibly being utilized in a next-gen PC headset. I think they have found their footing, they being Oculus, Facebook, corporate conglomerate, have found their footing in a mobile with a tethered device at a low price. Unless they release something like a Quest Pro, I don't see this technology being utilized for quite some time, I guess is what I'm saying. So everything we saw about Half Dome 2, pour one out for Half Dome 2. But that is really what I think is going to be the key heartbeat of Facebook Connect 7. And yeah, honestly, that's a good thing to me. I think iterating on the Quest, improving on the Quest is never a bad thing. And especially if they're able to pull the price down, it's ultimately good for everyone, even if you have to connect your hardly remembered social media account. Honestly, just make a new Facebook with a new email that has absolutely nothing to do with your real life, and you should be good to play those weird fucking games that we all play. But that is it for my pre-show. Obviously, I will be covering the post-show as well as ordering a Quest 2 as soon as I possibly can. So let me know down below what your thoughts are, and until then, I'll catch you next time.